This is the unscripted adventures of the world-renowned dog adventurer Wolf Driver, traveling the USA to adventure with his dogs at some of the most remote, rugged, and off-the-chart areas on some of the most sophisticated and state-of-the-art electric off-road vehicles customized for Wolf Driver's intense working breed huskies, so they can unleash their energy and purge their power in ways most can't even imagine at areas few have any idea even existed. If you're ready to witness some of the most extreme adventures and some of the happiest huskies, then you've got to check this out.
Okay, folks, official time 1:58. We went the long way. We're 175 miles from home, and we're in Grantsville, Maryland. I know we went somewhat relatively close to Deep Creek, so we're in the Maryland mountains. You can see snow. It's literally, we went to temperatures from 81 to 68 right now where we're at. And we've got some snow. So this is kind of a cool kind of run because we're going to take it up here to what they say is an old fire tower. I don't know what old means. I don't know what kind of condition it's in. I don't know much, but we're going to squeeze through the gate. It's for off-road vehicles, so that's us. Not with the truck, of course, but on the scooters with the dogs. And then we're going to continue on this Meadow Mountain ORV trail. And what I like about this is with the warmer temperatures right now, it's got some snow covering. So I can go through them and get the dog's paws pads, get them a little chilled while they run, and that'll help keep them cool. Meadow Mountain Trail. Don't like the sign that it's got bullet holes through it, but minor details, right? So kind of cool that we're still in our home state, but still kind of far away. Maryland can be at least have some far points between borders. So quick view one more time. The girly Lola. Now, she wasn't feeling real good lately. She had a little bit of a stomach virus going on or something. She probably got a hold of something, or who knows what the heck happened. But she's pretty much recovered now for the most part. So we'll see how she does out there on the trail. But she's vet approved to run. And got your boys here. Chase is being kind of quiet, huh? And the Z-Man is catching some water out of his water bowl. And I know the Jagster's back there somewhere. We'll find him right now. There he is. Hello, Mr. Jag. Oh, Chase perked up a little. Well, he's back. Hi, Chasey. And that's where we're at. We're going to outfit the scooters. Chris is bringing the other one out. We're going to outfit them and rock and roll. See what this thing's all about. Okay, folks, just finishing her up, getting her outfitted. Bad news on the horizon. Looks like it could possibly rain. So not happy about that, but life in the big city, I guess. We're gonna deal. We're using poop bags as our saving grace for our cameras. Some of our cameras are not waterproof. Actually, today the bulk of them are not. I thought it was gonna be a little warmer. No precipitation today. Tomorrow, back home, the precipitation's supposed to move into. But apparently it's a little earlier here. But Chris has checked his all-out weather map, and his says it's not gonna rain. So, not knowing yay or nay is the hardest part. You need a step stool?
Yep. Good. Good looks, brother.
Okay, and you'll hit the thing when you're ready.
Oh yeah, you want to start it now?
You've got to hit that little button until it flashes. It just a second, it'll flash.
You should.
Got it. Yep, got it. You want to spin it?
Yeah, go for it. Just so I got angles on it.
So, it's all the trials and tribulations of wolf driving. I told you it's a labor of love, didn't I? Let me put the harnesses on so we can get the show ready. At least. Just concerned about the rain. Just don't love getting wet. But it happens. Come here, Lo. The best. Lola, come here. Come here. She always loves going to the other side. Come here, good girl. Come on, Lo. Lola. Here, Lola. wonder if she wants to go today. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see how you feel out there. Come on, come on, good girl. Come on. Let's go, go. Ooh, she's being a little feisty. It's she hasn't felt good, and I'm trying to get her out to shake some of her, get some of her senses going, get her energy flowing, I should say. But we'll see how she does. Come here, good girl. Come on. Lola, Lola, Lola. Lola, come here. Good girl. Come on, come on. Come on, good girl. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, good girl. So, she's been having a stomach bug. Actually, it's, I varietized her diet, and her stomach's a little more sensitive than, oh, girl. Oh, you want to go or you don't? Okay, good girl, it's okay. Hey, Chris, stay here till we get back from the tower, because I don't know if Lola wants to go. She's acting funny, so might send her with you if not. You got going?
Yeah, we're good.
Awesome. You got the truck camera going?
Yeah, everything is everything except mine is shooting.
Okay, you could take yours. If it rains, just pull that camera inside. So, but they're funny dogs. I mean, whoa. Okay, just stuck under the truck. Yeah, the spring got under the truck. So, dogs are funny, and she's been sensitive, so, about her stomach. But she's been all checked out. She's totally clear to exercise, work out. Her stomach is healing, and we thought actually a little exercise would be good for her. But if she's not up for it, we won't get her to do it. But I have a way with my dogs, and they're good about enjoying. Stay. Loli, Miss Loli, want to go? But that's why we have the truck here too. Then someone doesn't want to go, they don't go. But I'll try to encourage her, and even if it's just a short run for her, we'll give her like a mile, 2-mile run. That'll get her going. She probably might knows it's going to rain and we're going to get wet. She's like, I'm not into that, Dad. Oh, come on, Chase. Good boy. Now see how I'm doing this? I'm hooking Chase first, because he's the pain in the butt. He'll stay still. Just don't want to hard to come now. I can get help from my guys, but good boy. Was our now I might put Lola on, she might lay down, so that's possible too. That's why, like I said, the crispy man's here. It's okay, though. If you don't want to go, you don't have to, honey. Stay, Jay. Stay. She loves to run like any husky, but if she's stressing, I like them to work through the stress, but depending on the level of stress, see how manageable it is. Good boy, Jay. At least get her out of the truck to pee and to poop if possible. Come on, girl. Come on, come on, come on. See, she came right out. She started to turn around. Come on, good girl. Good girl.
I didn't know you were going to do it in the middle of the road.
Why not? Nobody's come up here.
Makes the most sense.
Yeah. She might not want to go, but we'll see. I don't know if I can get through that gate real easily, or if there's a course up there he can make me. All the way around. Watch that door. Scott, you ready? Oh, Well, oh, that's good. I'm glad to see her still up. G over. G over. See, sometimes they don't even know they can do it. Oh, guys. Paul, come around. Paul, come around. Good girl, Lo. Good boy, Zorro. Good boy, Chase. Good boy, Jay. Sometimes you just got to give them their space and let them know it's up to them, and then see how they want to do it. I'd like to get her a good area with some scent so we get her excited. Yeah, see, we got a little bit of scent in here. This dog was through here earlier. You see anything? Nice, Crispy. Oh, she's feeling okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Watch me. Oh, yes. I'm probably gonna have to take a dog off. You can take them off up there. It's easier. Then you have a leash.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Okay. Come on, guys. Zara's waiting behind. This ain't gonna work. It's too clustered. I'll come up there.
Take the dog.
Well, let's do it. We need Scott.
I'll come back up and you'll get the leash.
Okay. Come on, back up.
You're good right there. Just sit there. Right?
Yeah, but I want to take them off right here. I want some walking around. Right here. Bring them up here. Come on, Chase. Good boy. There was nothing going around that way. Scott, see if I can go around that way. Just go around, look. No, I don't use the leash, I just use those. Back up, come on, guys.
So you take 2 dogs off.
I looked at it, it's too dicey still because the angles. Don't pull it out of the ground. Can I make it?
It's rough. You definitely can do it though.
With the dogs on? Okay, Chris just made it happen. Hey, come on, guys, hike. Come on.
That's why I'm here.
Yep, come on, Chase.
Come on, Chase. Come on, buddy.
Come on, good boys. Still might have to take one off.
Like I smell other dogs.
Come on, Chase.
Come on.
Hey, Scott, grab him. Grab Chase.
Hey, Sniffy. Let's do it.
They're not going to do
The
it.
dogs were just there. Come on, guys.
Let's do it.
But I don't think it's...
Watch. Yeah, come on, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. Come on. Good boys.
He's a little tight back there.
Yeah. I'm worried about his paws.
Just pull him off, dude. It ain't worth taking a chance. It's silly.
No, Sniffy. You're going forward, not backwards.
There you go.
I'm your best buddy.
Come on, buddy.
Good boy. Okay. Lola.
All right.
You can hook him now, back up.
It's okay. You're good.
Come on, bud. You okay?
Come on, Chase. Come on, Zara.
I know. Everybody peed right here, and you guys are at a library right now.
Watch her.
Yep.
Come on, guys. Hike.
You're good. I'm keeping it.
Watch him away from...
Yep. You are all good. All good. All good.
Uh-oh. Am I good?
Come on, Lola.
There you go.
Go that way. Good girl.
Come on, guys. Hike. Let me get out of the way. Just right up here. Good boys. Okay. Whew, that was dicey. Don't close it up till we get back. Okay. Oops, let me get my relive going. Okay.
Just gotta lock the camera here. We will be.
Okay, guys. Tracks. I know how to do this. Reset. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, guys. Here we go. Hike. Oh, Lolo's doing really well. So, going through some of those tight gates, they go. You see the dogs. Only reason they were hesitating a little was because of the smell. There was a dog just through there, so it was through the scent. And they wanted to be part of that, so they weren't paying full attention. And I don't want to take a chance of them getting too close to the bike because they trust me 100%. Got a bathroom break here. No rain. Here it comes. So much for your weather app. Boy. See if we can duck it for a little while. I don't know if it was on camera, but I just...
3, 2, 1, go.
Bathroom break. Oh, guys, hike. Lola's doing really good. She didn't want to go first. She wouldn't let me put the harness on her.
Oh yeah, she was doing that to me too.
Yeah. So I coaxed her on, and then she wouldn't get out of the truck, and I'm like, come on. She got out, and she looks fine. The vet's like, it'll be good for her. It'll keep her bowels moving.
Yeah. Weird snow. I thought we were over this.
Dude, I thought we were over this months ago. Come on, guys. They're smelling because that dog came through here, just like they were through the gate. So we felt a little bit of rain. Hopefully it's not enough to shut us down. Hey Scott, this camera's off. Look where.
Weird. Gotcha.
It turned. Or is it right?
They are both still running good.
Okay. I mean, it's not too. It's getting Chase.
I get Chase's nose right now, as well as Jag.
Okay.
And this one can see to right here. So
okay.
They should both be about the same.
Okay, cool. Sorry, bud. I doubted you.
No, no.
Never do that.
I'd rather you doubt me and me find the problem than us run the whole way with no shots.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got so many cameras, because if something fails. Bathroom break for Chase now. Yeah, we left early today, so they didn't get as much time out in the yard. So that's why they're gonna give a little more time here. Okay, come on, guys, come on. Hike. The greatest thing about this bike is, again, all my equipment, because I don't run them with heavy equipment. I mean, it's heavy, but it's not gonna hurt them to run over their paws, and that's why we can be a little bit lenient. It's good for them to learn to trust and to cut down on their fear factor, build their confidence. It always doesn't turn out the way we'd like it to, but I've never had an injured dog. I mean, nothing like that. But sometimes it's a little tighter than we anticipate, or a little more bumpy than we anticipate, and they, you know, endure. They do really well. So I'm really excited by Lola. She's looking good. So I'll give you the story, the quickie with Lola. The lowdown is with Lola that she was a fed her. Now, here's how I varietize my diets. I've never heard of anyone doing this, but I've had much success. Bathroom break for Zara. I've had much success with it. Hey, the rain's moving out. I mean, it's...
Yeah, it's real light. If we keep moving, it should stay kind of light unless it picks up.
That sounds like words from a prophet. That's what I always say. I'm like, it's good, as long as we're moving fast, it won't hit us. Unless it's a hurricane. So, okay. I varietize my diet like I've never heard of anyone doing, and I just have had much success with it. Here's what I mean by that. So my dogs eat a frozen raw diet that's commercially available. I used to make it for them. I don't do that anymore. I just buy one that's readily available. And what happens is their patties or their nuggets or their cubes. A cube is like 2 inch by 3 inch. A nugget's like 1 inch by inch round. And a patty's like 5 inches by 4 inches, 6 inches by 4 inches, something like that. Patty's usually ½ a pound. A nugget, I don't know what each nugget weighs, but the bars I was telling you about, the rectangles, the 3x2s, whatever they are about 1/8 of a pound. So, and different companies make them differently, so that's why the variety. Plus, I like variety of just the texture. Anything I can get, something might help the dog's teeth more than the other, so I try not to get stuck in one pattern, if you know what I'm saying. I'm rotating between these bars, nuggets, and patties, and the flavors. Okay, so when I say the flavors, one of the companies I deal with, Barf World, been dealing with them for years, and I like all their products, but the chicken seems to have the highest rating from some of the different reviews I go on and study. And I haven't done this in a while, so I'm hoping it's still true. But what happens is that since the chicken has such a high rating, I buy that.
5 minutes completed. View covered. 0.23 miles. Your current speed is 3.2 miles per hour.
So what I do, I buy the chicken in the patty size. So the patty size is great, in my opinion, for a dog that inhales his food. Yeah, you've seen like when people feed them kibble or just a small size food, some dogs will inhale it, and that can cause them stomach issues, possibly bloat, possibly other problems. So what we do is the patty, they have to actually chew it up. It's frozen. I feed it all frozen, by the way. I don't dethaw it. They recommend you dethaw it. I haven't thawed it in years. These guys are, especially Huskies, are capable of eating frozen foods. Where they're from, originally their ancestors, that's all they ate. So at least, I guess, 9 months out of the year, whatever it is. So it's getting a little dicey through here, just checking it out. I think this is the fire tower coming up. If you remember going to the fire tower and overlook first, coming back through that fence that we had to go through, and then we're going to run a 5-mile excursion. You got a branch caught in your, I don't think it's gonna do anything. There you go, it's out. So the chicken, I get chicken patties. So imagine the chicken patty is like eating a little bit, it's not as hard as any kind of bone, but because it's frozen, it requires them to take a little more time to eat it. Good girl, come on guys. The nuggets, they can eat sort of like kibble, if you can imagine. Come on guys. Sorry, just working the dogs, paying attention to them. And the nuggets are really good if you have small dogs. And we feed it to our Chinese Crested. She just wants it frozen. So it works out good. Uh-oh, this is tough for my tall pole.
I can pull most of that aside, I do believe.
Okay.
Find out.
Well, we got a little bit of rain, you can hear it. Not enough to affect us too much. But the nuggets are real small, again, inch by inch, 2 inch by 2 inch maximum. Can you break it? No?
This one is going to cause more trouble than the big one. I'm just hoping when I pull this big one, it'll pull the small one too.
If you can, don't kill yourself. Yeah.
Nonsense.
I can make it through.
Cool.
Come on, guys.
Here? You're good.
You got it?
Yep.
Come on, guys. Awesome, Scott. That's why I carry you along, buddy.
Please,
Cool, man. You got it, bud. Look at that view. We're going to have a view up here, I have a feeling. So hopefully this rain's not really getting us wet. As of yet.
Yeah, it's all right so far. I'm crossing my fingers.
Come on, guys. Hey. So our little Chinese crested just likes it frozen, and we've had good results, so we don't stop her from it. I've actually talked to the vet about feeding the dogs frozen, and he said they should be able to digest it similarly. They should still be able to absorb the nutrients and get the full benefit of the food, which has been successful for me for 20 years, something like that. So the nuggets, the bars I'm talking about, are another brand by Primal, and they had some top food ratings on their duck, venison, and rabbit. And sometimes I would get the pheasant too, but the pheasant's harder to get. Again, I like giving my dogs variety. So what I will do is, usually after I work them, I'll give them a little bit richer of a meal. Duck maybe it's just a little richer than chicken, but rabbit definitely, venison definitely, and in my opinion, you know, you can consult with your vet or whoever, nutritionalist, but I'll give them that. And I just got quail. They did a new formula, so I'm going to try that. So pretty much 2 times a week, every 2 days or so, they're getting another flavor. They're getting duck, rabbit, venison, and now quail. Used to be pheasant, was the 4th flavor I rotated with. And then on the other days, 2/3 of their diet is chicken, and that's from the Barf World Company again. Those are in patties or nuggets. And for my fast eaters and my really strong eaters like Zorro, top dog left that I'm pointing to right here. He's the big boy, the one that's got Malamute in him.
10 minutes completed. You covered 0.47 miles. Your current speed is 3.5 miles per hour.
He does best with the patties. I mean, the bars too, but the nuggets, he can eat them fast. Not quite as fast as Kibble, so I still do give him some nuggets. But then I go to Chase, and Chase is more of a picky eater. So the patties are a little too much work for him. He'll actually wait till they defrost in his bowl, or he'll readily consume the nuggets. So I usually give him nuggets and bars. They all eat bars except for Lola. That brings me back to the start of the conversation. So I haven't had Lola since she was a puppy. So her exposure to my food feeding ways has not developed as she's grown, even though I got her when she was about 3. I believe it was 3. And chicken agrees with her great. When I give her some of the fancier flavors, the venison, especially the duck, especially the venison, but the duck also, the rabbit, and I haven't given her quail. It's caused some, not digestive issues, but she doesn't digest them as easy. But I feel the variety of the food would help her some, better than just feeding her chicken all the time. So I'm trying to acclimate her to it through giving her some of the bars with her chicken. And she was doing really good. No upset stomach, nothing. She loves anything. And the other night, I gave her the venison. I gave her the normal amount, I think 5 bars, with her pound of, she eats about 1.35 pounds every day. Just gonna stop and pee. With her pound of, good girl, Lo, with her pound of food, to her 2 big chicken patties. And about 2 hours later, she threw up. And I'm like, okay, probably the venison just didn't agree with her real good. Not a huge deal. But then 2 hours later, she threw up again. And I'm like, ugh, that's bad. And then she threw up again. She threw up 5 or 6 times in one night. So they usually sleep at night in their crates, because got a bunch of huskies, as you know, and it's just, they're more comfortable like that, and I'm more comfortable like that for them. So, and I can also keep an eye on them. So I can set the ring if I've got one that's not feeling well, or one that maybe had surgery or something and I need to monitor them. I can send the ring camera, because I have a ring camera on each crate, to let me know if the dog's moving. So I could see if the dog was, whoa, you okay? He got, sorry, when he put his nose into that stick and it stuck him. Yeah. I don't think it hit his eye. His eye look okay?
fine. It probably went up his nose.
Yeah. So he was like, whoa. So I kept getting up and cleaning her crate and taking her outside, and I kept thinking it was going to subside, but it didn't. We got to morning. I mean, you know, I was up 5 or 6 times through the night. Last time around 5 in the morning. She slept till about 7, and I took myself a quick shower and said I think I might want to take her to the vet. I watched her. She was lethargic, but she did move. She was moving, and first thing that comes to mind is, yeah, maybe something with the food, but it could be a blockage. That's one of my big fears. I don't really give them bones, so it's not going to be much of a blockage if it is one. But who knows? She could have got a hold of something, even though I mean, I'm with these dogs just about 24 hours a day. So, highly unlikely, but, you know, she could be in the yard. Did you hear something?
Nothing. I just went over a stick. It might have been that crack.
Yeah, it sounded more like an animal. Bird, maybe, I don't know. So, I watched her, and she wasn't looking right. I called my vet. I said, I think we need to see her. So I went to the vet. We did an x-ray. The x-ray showed there was waste in her bowels. She was going to move it, and no blockage from what the vet could tell from the x-ray. Her vitals look good, so they just kind of sent me home with some stuff to coat her stomach. And whoa, look at this overlook.
Ooh, yeah.
So we'll get a nice picture here. Should I get on the edge?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up there and I'll tell you what's
Should I back into it, or?
over that edge.
15 minutes completed. You've covered 0.74
right here,
miles.
so you're safe all the way to right here, no problem.
Would you go pull in forward, have the dogs look out over it? Yeah.
I'd say pull it forward. Actually, I'm gonna try and maybe get the shot right here, just above their heads.
Guide me in.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, guys. I've had them overlooked before. Of course, they're not dumb. They see the overlook. They're like, wait, we're only go so far, Dad.
You can pretty much put that like right where my feet are, but that's up to you. As safe as you feel.
Right there is probably good. They don't care. They're just like, we trust Dad. Okay. I'll stay on and let you get some of me.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I'll give you my camera. Zara. Look at that. Come on, Zara. Bless you. Let me look at his eye set. Yeah, his eye looks fine. He didn't hit his eye. Wow. Dude, it's freaking awesome up here.
Try to get the whole scene plus you guys.
Yeah, I've got my wide angle if you want.
Oh, I might help a lot.
Here you go. I'll give you the big folding phone. All you gotta do, well, you have an Android, you probably know better than me, but
It goes back and forth if I
just that button to take a picture, a roll photo. Yeah, just that button.
Oh, that'll definitely help.
And you can pinch to get less, to get wider. See the trees on the side?
Yep.
You could go to the lowest one. Now it's on the mid.
They're really good. I'm gonna try and throw a stick right over your.
Sarah, come on, Sarah.
Get them all to look.
Sarah, come on. Good boy. Chase, come on. Come on, Chase. That's it. Take as many as you can. Come on, guys. Oh, stay. Sarah. They're smart. They knew I wasn't going forward. When I said come on, they turned around. Sarah, come on, forward. Nope, other way, buddy. This way. Come on, Sarah. Turn around. Good boy. Nope. Back up. Good boy. Right like that. Stay, Chase. Chase, stay.
Oh, I just kept hitting them.
Okay,
There
good.
was, 2 right there in the middle.
Yeah.
You'll go through them all, but I got that view, and I got the dogs.
Let me make sure. And then I'll get some.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, man.
I feel like the DJI might have gotten it. I just couldn't tell. It's too small.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's so good. Wow. Okay, now, watch your dogs. Even if they all look towards me, it's okay now. You saw you could go like that, I guess. I'm gonna get up there.
There's definitely an angle up there that I want, I just couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Oh, you got a good eye, so. I see what you're saying. It's hard to find it. Yeah, it is.
It's somewhere though.
Chase. Okay, guys. I'll get back to my conversation soon. I'm trying to get dogs here, as you see.
20 minutes completed. You've covered 0.74 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
Jay, stay. Okay, I'm gonna shake this up now to single take.
And I just heard an owl over there. You might have heard that earlier.
Yeah, maybe that's what I heard. Let me just get one more. Try not to fall off. What's up, Mr. Chaster? Miss Lola. Lola. Psst, psst. Lo. Okay, she's fine. Okay, I think we can move this disco out. Dora's like, I'm gonna lay down if you're gonna stay here all day, Dad. Cool. I think we got what we could. This is one more shot. You got some good ones?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Okay, watch me back out there. Come on, guys, back up.
Come on, guys.
Back up.
Come on, guys. Everybody looks good.
Cool, come on, Chase. Chase now. Back up, Jag. I got it from there. Cool. Good boys. Sir. Come on, guys. Forward. Hike. Okay, so what I did when I went to the vet, I asked them to please do an x-ray and make sure there's no bowel blockage. check the vitals like they were going to do, obviously, and anything else they might recommend. The veterinarian told me that she looks good. Probably maybe ate a poisonous mushroom. Could have been something in that food, even though that bag they've all eaten, but her sensitive stomach could have caught something they didn't catch, whatever. But she did send me home with something equivalent to like a Pepto-Bismol for the dog. She gave her some fluids, and I was on my way. So that night, which is 2 nights ago, 2 or 3 nights ago, she wouldn't eat at all. And I tried everything, and that concerned me because, you know, I know they said there was no bowel blockage, but dogs don't eat, and she's a food-motivated dog, so I was concerned. I didn't like it. I watched her sleep. Oh, they did give her a shot that she wouldn't throw up. I didn't even know they had those. They would stop her from throwing up for 24 hours. I don't think they have them for people. At least not as potent or effective, from what I understand. So, throw up was over, which was good. I had pretty good results from the vet, but the point that she wasn't eating and she was very lethargic concerned me. So I got up early the next morning, which was yesterday actually. Went to the vet again. I'll call the vet. The vet said, well, I said, could she have gotten a hold of a poison or something we just don't know about? I said, probably not, because her vitals look good, but if I'm really that concerned, let's do a little bit of a blood panel. Nothing big right now, just something to give us some basics. Just look at her kidney, liver functions, whatever, their blood panel they can do in-house, and see what it looks like. And she would look at her again.
Completed. You covered 0.85 miles. Your current speed is 2.8 miles per hour.
She would look at her again, make sure she looked about the same. She wasn't declining, at least. The vet would. The vet, as a female, that's why I kept saying she would look at Lola. And we did all that. Blood work looked good, a little dehydrated, which was to be expected, so she hydrated her and actually gave her some vitamin B4, I think it is, a shot of that. Come on, Zara. And she said she should be good to go. And I said, well, how about the bowel? Just to be sure. She said, well, I could do it on another x-ray and see if it moved along, because she hadn't gone to the bathroom. And that's still on the top of my list, because that's, if you don't catch that in time, it's fatal and there's no fixing it. If you catch it in time, you can fix it. So, with surgery, I mean, extensive, but I can do it. So, she said, okay, let me take another x-ray if you feel better. She said, I feel pretty good on her, but it'll put your mind at ease. So we did an x-ray, and lo and behold, we could see where her waist had moved further. So she said she will be going to the bathroom soon. If not, they could extract it from her tomorrow, Friday, because the vet was off today, and we wanted to give her another day to go to the bathroom. And she gave me some sensitive stomach food. Just, again, we're not sure what the real catalyst of this was. So I took her home, and she perked up a little bit. And she saw me. I was eating a little bit of my late lunch, and she started taking interest to that. I wasn't going to give her that. It was Chinese, but I was noticing her interest and her attention. She was very alert. Still lethargic some, but a little better than she was earlier in the day. Bathroom break for Chase. So I was a little bit encouraged. And then came dinner. And still hadn't gone to the bathroom yet. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Then came dinner, and I gave her the sensitive stomach prescription food, and she swallowed it. She was in it, and I was like, yeah, she's gonna heal. And later that night, she went to the bathroom, and she went to the bathroom again today. So I'm happy to report she's good. Now she's still a little lethargic. She's not as engaged. She's pretty engaged now, actually, but she was a little lethargic. If you saw in the beginning of the video, she wasn't super stoked about coming out, but the vet said she's fine to do this, and it might even help her some more. So do it if she can do our dog adventure. And that's where we're at today, and I'm happy to report I think she's close to 100%. So at least medically, if she's still not totally recovered, when you throw up 6 or 5 or 6 times, whatever it is, it takes a lot out of your body. So that's one of the reasons she depleted her vitamins, I guess, and needed to be replenished through them giving her a shot yesterday. So important, all good. And with foods, I'm probably I'll watch it again. I might stay away from the venison and work with the others, but I have to believe it was something more than the food to cause that kind of reaction. We live in the woods, maybe a wild mushroom, the veterinarian thinks, some mushroom should be poisonous mushroom. Something like that. It doesn't seem like it was anything poisonous around the house. She can't have access to that, but you never know. Come back with that.
Was the fire tower cool?
There was no real tower. It was a platform, but the overlook was awesome.
I like stuff. I like towers, man. Better luck next time.
Oh, it was definitely worth the ride up, though. I mean, the photos we got were beautiful.
Well, this drizzle, it doesn't look like it's going to get worse. Like, if he starts to it, it's going to stay, it looks like it's going to stay consistent, not get worse.
That's cool. Yeah, it's not raining now. Oh, you just got... Yeah.
You just might have spotty cracks here and there. I don't think it's going to be, like I said.
That's what we're hoping. We got a tree like leaning over and Scott pulls it all the way back. It's a big boy too, and he's been doing a great job so I can get through without taking my tower off the back. Come on, Zara.
30 minutes completed. You covered 1.1
Tell me how I look.
miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
That one that's stuck on you right now is the only one.
Dogs look good?
Yeah, they're all good. Everybody's good.
Sorry, buddy. Thanks. Camera still look good on my head. It's still about the same place.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, everything's good.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought about getting an axe and starting to bring it just for if
Yeah, I'll pay for it, dude. Just buy it. I'll give it money.
Grab one. Grab one. You like the way it looks and everything like that. I'll carry it on my leg, you know?
Okay, cool. Cool, cool.
It's part of the show type deal.
Yeah. The Axeman. Look at all these rock formations. Like how the hell they get here, you know? I mean, it's just like crazy.
The ones that look really weird, like these ones are really strange. You're right. I feel like maybe they were the foundation at one point.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, because
How to pour concrete.
you think they could be concrete?
Definitely not concrete.
Right.
But it might have been structure from, you know, when Native Americans were finding
Yeah.
rocks and building stuff on top.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
This has been logged. You can see that.
Yeah.
That's probably how this trail got here. So that's the Lola food experience. But she is a little sensitive stomach, more than I've had other dogs, more than they've been, even more than my small dog. But I'd like her to work out of that. I don't know if it's possible, but I mean, it's kind of crazy, I was gonna say, that I feed the dogs all I do, and they don't really have any stomach issues over it. So but I've been doing that since they were puppies, so they've acclimated to it. Again, just my own feeding pattern that seems to work. My vet, who is not the young lady that saw me, because my vet's been treating me probably about more years than she's been around. She was kind of young, but she was awesome. And you know, what they're teaching in school today, I'm sure is more advanced than what they were teaching when the older vets were going, like doctors. But the older vets got the experience and they learned the new stuff. So, you know, I like getting the best of all worlds. When my vet's there, I see him. When he's not, I'll see somebody else, especially in an emergency. I'll see anybody, of course, that can help us. But my vet always says to me, and he knows my dogs, knows what I do, and knows my history, and he's like, you know, if something's working for you, keep it going. As long as it sounds somewhat reasonable. And he's studied my dogs, for lack of a better description, because I've gone to him so long, and he's done surgeries on my dogs, even ones that are no longer here. Easy, guys. He's on board with everything and knows that I have a good understanding of what I do and respects my opinion on a lot of stuff, but I always refer to him for his medical advice, of course. And we've worked through all kinds of situations, especially extreme arthritis in some of my dogs as they've gotten older. But I wasn't, back then, I wasn't as able as I am today with equipment I have and versatility I have now, because I was working more and didn't have access to doing all the stuff I do today. So I feel like I've gotten better with technology and time and knowledge. So the dogs today get that advantage. You can see. You can see when we get near branches, I slow it. So this is cool. I'm really glad it stopped raining. I hope it continues to not rain, because it's a bummer. I mean, the dogs don't really mind. The only thing we have is the wet dog smell. But I've run in the rain. I've had no choice before. Just get caught in it. And I ran in the rain once that was so drenching, so powerful that it rattled our cage. But the dogs did great. And Lola wasn't around for that. She's too young.
35 minutes completed. You covered 1.39 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
Again, Lola is my newest husky. She's right there. Actually doing good. She's holding back a little now. You can always tell how they're feeling by their tether. Hell, you know, she's pulling now. So remember, they can't really pull this vehicle, but they can pull against it. And that's why there's a big spring attached to their tether. It keeps them from getting jerked around, and they learn the tension on it, and how much room they have, and how much give they have, etc. Especially because it's the same hookup on every one of my bikes. Almost every one, except for when they're really pulling, which would be on the Seiko cart. And I've skied with them before. But I've never skied with Lola. Haven't done that in years. Ski joring, and I haven't sledded in years. But I've done it many times in the past, and with the 2-dog team and with the big team. So I understand how the dogs do it, and what they do, and what they need, and all that good stuff. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bear out here. Really starting to get warmer temperatures. We saw a bear last week or two, if you were with us, if you watched the video. And it's exciting. So we have to make it through this gate that Chris opened for us. Azara walking a little funny because he's trying to sniff. He's pulling over to the left. Well, you do want to watch. Sometimes you run over branches, they can impale the dogs, and that's why. And he yelped. I looked, but I think it's shocked him more than it scared him, more than it hurt him. Oh. Oh. Maybe just take the 2 dogs off. Front dogs, I think it'll be easier.
Yep.
What's that?
I think that's what I said.
Oh, you said that?
Last time.
Yeah. Once I make it through.
Look good so far.
Can you get them on? You can get them on there.
Oh, yeah.
And then take the back dogs off. So, unless I could get... No, he's pretty smart. You want me to try to get through?
It's up to you.
Come on.
We're worried about Lola trying to go around that
We'll watch her.
or the post, I'll tell you. Yeah, she's smart too.
If Jag hangs back, he'll be fine. Yep.
Yep.
Chris, see that?
Smart dogs. Wrong way.
The back two are really good. Zorro and Chase don't care. They just plow through it. Jag and her are a little more dainty and evaluate the situation. But dude, when we were on a chain link fence once in Pittsburgh, it was on a road. It was at night. I was looking for Chris. He's like, you guys will be fine. He went ahead. The dogs, because it was chain link, you could not fall into the river. It was the Confluence or Three Rivers or whatever it was. You couldn't fall into the damn river, and they wouldn't go. They were freaked. Like 3 of the 4 of them. So Rhett, who was with me, he carried 2 of them. I carried 1, and I'm pushing the bike.
I think you told me about that story.
It was the weirdest thing. I'm just like, you can't fall in.
I mean, when they're cautious, it's like you can't. It's like leading a horse to water.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, dude. That was the craziest.
Let's try and get them right away. Whichever direction they want to go. Gotta go like this.
Through there? Okay. Scott, he wants me to go that way. I think I can.
That's not bad.
Come on, guys. The 2 back dogs went right through the gate without unhooking them over there. They're smart. Come on, Zorro, no, Zorro. Yeah, that's true. Watch this branch. I don't want to hit it, but.
Dead.
G, come on. G. How I look?
Looks good, everyone's good. Yep.
Got a big rock here. Whoop. Whoop. Cool, man. Meet you down the other side.
40 minutes completed. You covered 1.55 miles. Your current speed.
Hey, put that fence back together, Chris.
Miles per hour.
Put that fence back together for them. Thanks, buddy. Never like to leave anything undone. If you saw, we took it apart to get through. So you notice how the dogs just no problem. And like I was saying to Scott, the back dogs, meaning Lola and Jag, are so cool about how they approach things. Zorro and Chase are kind of like the bulls. They just go right through it, the bull in the china shop. And Jag and Lola will be dainty, take their time, get the right angle, and understand what we're doing. And not to say they're smarter. Everybody's smarter. It's just, you know, actually, you would think Chase and Zorro trust me a little more because they don't question it. Jag and Lola are like, Lola not so much as Jag. Jag will be like, I'm not sure, Dad. Let me reevaluate 100 times. So this kind of riding is bumpy, but it's cool for the dogs because they're getting the snow under their feet sporadically to keep them cool. I'm really loving that Lola is doing her thing. She is feeling good. See, now, I don't think when we were getting out of the truck that she felt confident about herself because of her sickness. But after this run, she's going to feel real confident. And she's going to be very hungry tonight, which is another good thing, build up her appetite. So, I mean, I'm always about, as long as there's no medical impedance, if that's the right word, get them out there as much as possible. Because they adapt. And they understand. Their bodies just go. They're built for it. Thought we were actually done with the snow, but this kind of snow is not too bad because it's, like I said, benefiting the dogs and it's not inhibiting us from running into problems. It's not inhibiting us from riding on it. It's rolling pretty good, actually. Again, this scooter in particular, but Scott's too can go through almost anything. Scott's will get a little hung up on some surfaces and some terrain because of the, it's only 2-wheel drive where this is 4-wheel drive. But I'm carrying the dogs. I want the best. So, and I couldn't get 2 of these at the time. These are really hard to get. They're called the HD4 Easy Raider. The one I'm on, Scott's is the HD2. Now we're getting a little more ice covered. But again, because of the warm temps, it's good for the dogs. But this, you know, could impede us a little bit in the sense that we just have to take our time more, and my scooter won't be as much of a problem as Scott's could be. Always go at a safe speed where if we need to stop for some reason, dog slip, I slip, whatever, I can stop on the dime and keep the dog safe. So they're liking the snow. Chase is actually eating it. He's hydrating himself. This is what I would equate to spring skiing, because you could be almost in a tank top or short sleeve and ski on cold snow. It's impressive. I used to always love that. Just the whole part of it. That I could be so comfortable. I don't have to have a lot of clothing on, and the snow's still there. It's holding up the ground for the snow. See, Scott had to grab one. Both wheels, both hands. And these days are few and far between now because we're coming into warmer weather. Don't get me wrong, we're not going to have 70-degree days every day, obviously, until spring or after spring. It's going to get colder again, but from the forecast, I was still blizzard in April. We're at March, 12th or something. It could still blizzard in April, so we're not quite out of the woods. But we are at least probably away from hopefully heavy snows.
8.9 miles. Your current speed is 4.1 miles per hour.
We'll get some buildup of water. What's that? Sorry, bro. Text me. I can't hear you. Oh. 10-4 got that. 10-4 got that. So some of these little divots get a little deeper than you could imagine, but I can see the bottom of them and see we're not going to sink into them. You've seen me go through puddles, so I'm sure if you've watched the Wolf Driver. And Chase had a little skin ear infection. That's what why he's got a little bald spot. It's growing back now, but in case you see that, I'm explaining it. So this year, I mean, thank God, usually health of the dogs is uneventful. But from the activity we do to what I attribute to the food we feed them, they're pretty bulletproof. But this winter between Lola and Chase, and it's been you know, issues. Those two issues are more than I usually have in a year. A lot more. Got a branch there. I don't know if you need to move it or not. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
I don't know if it's gonna. But I don't know if it has anything to do. They don't have corona, obviously, but just a weird year for everything. You got one more there still. Take your time, buddy. I'm not in a hurry. There you go. You got the main artery and it fell off. And I ran it over for good measure.
Yeah.
But you have to always be ready to, I keep on hand cones if a dog would ever need a cone. So God forbid it would injure their paw and they'll go to licking at something they shouldn't be licking because it's wounded or whatever, and I can't get to the vet right away just because of the situation, the time of day, where we're at, whatever. So I have a cone I can put on their head and stop them from licking instantly. That's why I keep cones of a couple different sizes, and let it start healing. I also keep pillows, like kind of like the noodles, but they wrap around the dog's neck. It's almost like they use those, I believe, for ACL injuries because the dogs can't reach back to their ACL, at least most dogs. Using that, well, it works for other injuries and healings. So I prefer to use the pillow around the neck because it's softer and easier for them to maneuver. But it's not always a viable option. So I keep both. And vet wrap's always a good idea to have, where you can wrap it. I don't like people using vet wrap on their own because you can make it too tight and cut off circulation. Vet wrap's a tape that sticks to itself. It's almost like when you would get a sprain and they wrap your, I'm going back, showing my age, they wrap your ankle or your wrist or whatever. Similar to that, not exactly, but I've learned to put it on, and I'm still skeptical of myself doing it, but if you have to, you have to. Because I've gone through injuries with dogs, and the vets taught me how to put it on, but it's still... Just checking our mileage meter. We're over 2 miles. And I didn't plan on doing as many miles today. We always do what the dogs feel like doing, just because it's going to be warmer. But I didn't know we were going to run in the snow, so that keeps the dogs from having to work too hard to cool themselves, and might allow us to do extra mileage. Not extra, but more towards our winter quota, usually 15 miles or so. 10 to 15. Cool, I'm digging the snow. I mean, if I could run in the summer like this, I would do it all the time, because it keeps the dogs, again, cool for their pads. That's where they emit their heat. So, at least one of the pivotal places on their body that they do. So when you can cool their pads, you're efficiently helping them cool down. Texas.
Minutes completed. You covered 2.19 miles. Your current speed is 3.6 miles per hour.
I actually sweat from the falls, but not enough to really cool them. We'll stop around 3 miles and give them a water break. We've got right now 2.2, 2 1/4. Great day, great day. It's not super scenic up here because we're surrounded, we're so deep in the forest. And so you could see sparsely through the trees and see some mountains, which is pretty, but it's a little overcast day. Lucky it's not raining. Don't speak too loud, right? So we definitely aren't going to set the speed records today. Only 2.7 mile per hour pace, but that's because that includes us stopping and starting a little late and slow through the gate and all that good stuff. So, but it also takes into consideration a little warmer day. Oh. Scott's getting stuck back there. Haul over. Want me to go this way? Haul over. Ugh. Miss Lola's doing great. I'm watching her extra special today because of her stomach condition and lethargic moving yesterday. Today she seems back in the game. Like I said, she was a little hesitant, but we got her over that hump and she's back in business. The snow is really pulling me too. Even though I'm rolling fine, it pulls you the way it wants to go, and that's why I have to steer it with authority. Can't just keep my hands on the handlebar. I gotta really engage. Interesting trail. Hell, more interesting how the snow is appearing and disappearing. I mean, it's natural, of course, but it's like almost scripted for us. I feel a little bit of a cooler breeze, but again, we're in the 60s, so just tell me to stop whining. I was really looking forward to getting out on a warmer day like today, just because we've fought a fairly cold winter, for us at least, us Marylanders. I was picking up a little bit of a pace here. It's actually a pretty good road to run on. Thought I heard some rain. Hoping I didn't. Not feeling it. It is supposed to rain our way tomorrow, back towards Baltimore, where we're out of. And that's why we plan on going today. Today was going to be tomorrow's going to be a warm day too, but too much rain. Tomorrow they are scheduled for a groom or spa day, if you will. I call it spa day. Keep it positive. They don't love it, but it's really good for them. And again, they are long-haired huskies, so they have to be maintained properly. Hello.
55 minutes completed. You covered
Come on, Chase.
2.52 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
Now when it says 0 miles per hour current speed and we're moving, it's because it can't get a clean GPS signal. So you can see I'm a little bit of a tech head with all these phones and cameras. It just enables me to keep track of what we're doing and to keep the memories, engrave the memories through video and everything else, photos. If you ever are interested in my tech side, I've got a Wolf Tech, T-E-K, W-O-F-T-E-K website that wolftech.com that'll tell you all about it. I don't maintain it as well as I should. I hope to update it soon and have my techie guy update it soon. But got a lot of information on a lot of this pretty unique equipment I use and unique ways I use it. And I'm sure as long as the camera's rolling, the video editor is able to give you some views of the camera that's on top of the bike, the scooter. It's bouncing like, I hope it don't break off. But my theory behind it bouncing a lot is, even though it's a little unstable, the footage, I've got a gimbal in there to help somewhat. But even though it's a little unstable, it's stronger than, less vibration than if it was a strong pole, because the way we have to mount it. I thought this would be better. Seeing how deep this is. No, the water's not deep at all. Dog straight through it. See, today, because it's warm, they appreciate going through the water. Even Miss Lola. It's amazing you find beer cans back here. Who the hell's coming back here to drink beer? It's just a trip. I mean, it's sad, really. I did feel a little rain there. Hoping it's not too much. I think it's just spitting. Again, we're in no danger with the rain. It's just the camera gear. Some of it. But this is what we do, and sometimes you have a camera casualty. I hope not. I've got warranties on most of the stuff, so that'll help. But I've gone through cameras that aren't waterproof and have survived many rains. So I'm just hoping my luck's still there too. You know, it's hard to plan everything. We do look at the forecast, but the forecast changes quickly sometimes, especially in the mountains. That's why we're so versatile where we go. This is a snowmobile trail, by the way, until March 15th, which is 3 days from now. Not that you could snowmobile, there's not enough snow for that. But I saw the sign, I forgot about that. You getting wet?
Not really, a little bit.
As long as we don't have a deluge, doesn't downpour. I mean, it can for a minute or two, as long as it doesn't go crazy long. Or
As long as the drops dry before they drip, it's no problem.
yeah, I like that saying too. Dude, you didn't know how good you were, did you? At least it's gonna melt the snow, right?
Yeah.
Look at the positive side.
I'm mad there's even snow. It's like 70 degrees right now.
It's amazing, but it's helping the dogs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, so keeping their pads cool. Chase is eating it. We'll water them in a quarter mile or so.
1 hour completed. You've covered 2.87 miles. Your current speed is 4.5 miles per hour.
Now, when we meet Chris, we could make a decision to try to go somewhere where it's not raining to wrap it up, or to keep going depending on the rain. Pretty solid snow through here, going downhill, so I'm gonna go a little easy, guys. Try to hit the bare spot so I can get traction. Whoa, that was up on 3 wheels. Up on 1 wheel. Thick snow here. Amazing. Mother Nature never ceases to amaze. Me, at least. Yeah, it's raining a little heavier now. Not enough to drench us yet. That's a good thing. And I'm seeing the sun a little bit. So it could be a rainbow effect and a passing shower, and we'll be on our way. That's what Chris seems to think we're going to have. They're fine walking through the puddles. I'm watching the reaction. Let's give them some water. Right here's fine. Easy, guys. Oh, definitely raining. Not enough to do any damage yet. Hopefully it won't. It'll stay like that. Three miles right there. Actually, the sun's coming out a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to taper. I can see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're standing on snow, huh?
Okay. We got a good signal back here, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Facebook, I'm on Wolf Driver.
Hit or miss right next to a radio tower.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
If you don't know, I am on TikTok too. Just got on there, so I don't have too big of a following. Jeez. They showing any interest in water?
Front two, no, but Jag.
Oh, Jack's drinking the water. Yeah, I think the rain is subsiding. Lola's doing really well, dude. She didn't want to do it, and she's like in it now. You know.
I noticed she was lagging behind, almost like Jag for the first couple minutes, but now she's.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. Yeah, this didn't turn, dude. Oh, it did a little, maybe. Oh, here comes a nice rain. Just when we thought not.
Yeah, I know, right? With the sun out now.
Yeah. But it might be just a passing shower, hopefully. I'll leave the cameras out. I don't think it's going to kill them. I got warranties on most of them, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never killed a camera from the rain, and I've had them in the rain. And some are, like the one on my head's waterproof.
It's like a lot of them are water resistant. It's
Yeah.
just a toss of a coin, you know, you never know until it's...
Well, these can go underwater, like the GoPro.
Oh, yeah.
And the police cameras are pretty good.
Oh, cool, all right.
But, yeah.
This was kind of the one I was worried about, because this one it doesn't really get much water on it, but this one I know is.
Yeah, that's waterproof for the most part. I mean, I ain't going underwater with it. This one you could.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's that, 20 feet or is it deep?
Yeah, it's I think 20 or 30 feet. Okay, Chase, it's okay. She drinks some? Good, I want her to get some good.
Definitely. Can you take her some front?
See, like the canopy's catching this, even though there's no leaves on the canopy, it's like, sounds like it's raining harder than it is.
1 hour, 5 minutes completed. You've covered 3.01 miles.
Cool, you gave me some view on that camera, dude. Did you give me view that way too?
So with the whole lens, you should actually be getting out to about right here.
Okay.
But you're never going to see the black in the middle. I made sure to cut that out of the picture.
Cool.
So it's getting everything around that, though. It's as close as it possibly can to that black circle.
Cool. Yeah, I did want to get some ahead, but...
Oh, it's definitely, because of the fisheye or wide angle, I can't remember which one.
Right.
It's out to about right here.
Okay, cool.
All the way around you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Centered on that.
That's good, man. Good, cool.
No takers up front. We're good to go.
We're good to go? Cool. Zara didn't even drink any, did he?
No, they didn't even look at it.
He'd be getting snow, and when we go through the puddles.
Oh, yeah.
They don't mind the puddles here because it's warmer out.
Yep.
They go right through them. When we were in the ice puddles, they were coming close to the bike.
Trying to save that warmth.
Yeah.
They need it.
Right, exactly. Let me make sure I'm all buttoned up. I'm good. Okay, guys, come on, hike. Yeah, the phone's totally waterproof, too.
The cases on all your phones are waterproof.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Oh, there's a trail sign up there. So we're getting a little wetter than I'd hoped for, but this is wolf driving. I had rain gear, I didn't bring it. Just because I was already geared up before we saw it was going to rain. But it's not too bad right now. Tell me to stop whining. You can say it anytime. I can't hear you, but you can say it. Oh, wait, I want to get this. Let's get this picture. Let me grab one. Oh, guys. This is the Eastern Continental Divide. Huh. Yep. Where's he? Yeah, this Meadow Mountain for 43 miles. All rainfall runoff streams and rivers on the western side of the county drain into the Youghiogheny. The Youghiogheny runs into the Ohio and the Mississippi rivers and the Gulf of Mexico. Any drainage on the eastern side of Garrett County flows into the Potomac River and the Chesapeake Bay and the Atlantic Ocean.
That's weird. This is actually a pretty industrial spot right here.
Yeah. It's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
I've been through a tunnel on the Gap Trail, which isn't far from here, with the Continental Divide. And I've been to Canada on the Continental Divide up there, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Okay, guys, ready? Hike. Rain stop, dude.
Yeah.
As long as that's the way it is, we're gonna be okay. We'll be okay either way, just have a wet ass.
I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
Changes just in case, man. I don't care.
Cool, man. Oh, guys, just pull my shirt down. It's not showing no skin here. There we go. Okay, guys, hike. Not a skin fleck. By the way, I'm all hopped up on this new case I got called Cozy Speed, COSYSPEED.com. And I got these really cool cases. I just love them. They also, some are for your phones, but they're not like phone cases that you would think of that you would wear on your waist to go out to dinner or something. They're phone cases for photography, basically. They hold lenses if you have them for your phone, the camera part. They hold batteries, supplemental batteries that you just put it in there, and it's so close to the battery that it does wireless charging. And they hold the phones, of course. And the one I'm wearing now has a place for the phone with a little, I'm going right past you, with a little case that I can carry my Musher Secret in for the dogs, and my camera tools, stuff like that. It's really cool. But I can have super quick access to my phone. And I'm wearing two of them, two different styles. So I'm wearing the other one, carrying my Samsung flip phone, fold phone I should say, that it gives it a quick opening so I can grab it quick. There's Cozy Speed. So I can grab it quick to do some quick photos with. The other phone is really carrying my iPhone for communication purposes and just my regular phone. But they're really nice to have on these dog adventures.
10 minutes completed. You've covered 3.9 miles. Your current speed is 4.0 miles per hour.
She's doing phenomenal. I'm just so excited. And when she got sick, well, I'm talking Lola now, sorry, changing subject again. When she got sick, you know, she's the youngest dog, so you wouldn't think that, you'd think she'd be pretty much bulletproof, but of course it can happen to any of them. She over? She over? Trying to avoid that tree over there. Little branches that are down. But again, the snow will take you the direction it wants to go. We got a gate here, but it looks open. But I don't even know if we're going that way. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't think there were two ways to go. But Chris has got us on blimps. And I have my satellite phone with me if I need, but it looked like we had access. I'm assuming to the right. Yeah, it's the only way we really can go. Oh, that's a main road down there.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It says snowmobile this way.
Yep. Well, the good thing about this is the puddles, the dogs will be ready for the groomer tomorrow. I'll get my money's worth. Really excited about this new camera setup using these DJI Pocket Osmo 2s because I think it's given us some unprecedented views. I'm also wearing a GoPro Hero 9 on my head using a fisheye, but not really the way it's intended to be used. It's given me a oval almost. It's I've overridden the software essentially and allowing the full view because you need such a wide view. I'm so close to the dogs when I do this stuff that you can't really understand it unless you get that full view, even though they sometimes look a little distorted. Some people even complain on my videos, oh, that's distorted. Well, it's hard to not be distorted if when you're using fisheye, if I want a really, really wide view. This looks a little more interesting. I'm liking the way the trail seems to flow through here. Checking my battery level. I got plenty of battery. We should. I'm just, you know, always monitoring all my stats as much as possible. You know, when I first got these scooters, the question was, where am I going to ride with the dogs? Because they're really not capable of being on the bike trails because they're a little too muscular, for lack of a better description. They're stronger than bikes, and they don't want these kind of motorized vehicles, even though they did just approve electric bikes. So the question was, where could I legally take them? And I had one of my guys, Sean, who is my IT guy, and he's overall just a great researcher, and he told me that there'd be plenty of places I could find to run these and the swing car that would roads, OHV trails, which is off-road vehicles, and other places that I would be able to run them in, you know, Maryland, Virginia, maybe Delaware, West Virginia, of course, New Jersey, areas around us that we go, North Carolina maybe, New York, Pennsylvania. So, and I can't tell you enough how we've found more places we can ride these than bike trails. I'm used to riding bikes. That's what I did for years. My dog power go-karts, as I call them, and you can see all the videos of me on my channels. But yeah, these have been a godsend, for lack of a better term. I've been enjoying it. It's giving the dogs new ways to exercise, because these scooters and bikes.
Hour, 15 minutes completed. You covered 3.53 miles. Your current speed is 3.4 miles per hour.
These scooters and bikes are so aggressive that they can handle almost any terrain, which gives me the ability to run the dogs almost anywhere that I can legally go. Whereas the bikes couldn't do that. My regular dog power bikes wouldn't make it through any terrain. Come on, Chase. He's looking at snow. He loves the snow. Cool. Making sure we're still spinning with the spin camera. One cool thing I like about here, it's not too scenic, but it's very secluded. And the trail's in good shape. And of course the snow, as I was talking about, the sporadic snow, is helping for the dogs. Check behind us once in a while. This guy's got a good bead on it, just to make sure nobody's behind us. Not that I'm worried about them, if they want to pass us, or if they're evaluating us to pass or to ride up on beside, I'd like to know. I've got mirrors too, but I don't use them as much as I should on these things because we are so secluded usually when we're running. And usually I've gotten used to Chris being behind us, but of course he can't hear because there's no trucks allowed, no real motorized vehicles allowed on the road here. Well, she's still got pretty good pull on her tether. Dag's doing really awesome. He's usually, she's doing good. Dag's usually the couch potato. And talking about Lola again, I'll continue to give her her sensitive diet that the vet subscribed to me for the next 5 or 6 days, whatever it is. She wanted her to be on it because she's healing. And, you know, I want to keep the process going. I don't want to switch her back to her regular diet till she's ready. Take the vet's advice. Bird. Big bird, but dogs heard it. They heard it on the ground, so they thought it was something they'd be interested in. I'm getting Hawkeye vision here from the dogs. They're trained to see motion, not so much clarity, but motion. Once they see motion, they can use their nose to hone in on it and see what it might be. Is it just the grass blowing in the wind, or is it an animal shaking the grass. So I look for motion, and as soon as I see it, I try to identify it as quick as possible. Just in case we need to know, and I'm curious. The snow will probably go in the next couple days. I don't think it's going to get too cold up here. Chase just got a mouthful of what he was trying to do before. This helmet I'm wearing is a little uncomfortable. It's right above my ears and it's piercing in my ears. I don't have as bike helmets are not something I have many of. I have snowboarding and snowmobile helmets because I use them to keep my ears warm and to attach my cameras to. But in the summertime I'm usually in a baseball cap, but because I've been wearing more and more cameras, I might switch that out to more bike helmets. I might expand my collection. Don't tell my wife. Won't be happy. She says I got too many hobbies as it is, so you know I do. That's why you see me out here, right? Doing great. So we're approaching 4 miles right now. An hour and 20 minutes. I'm just really happy to be able to get out here.
20 minutes completed. You covered 3.89 miles. Your current speed is 4.9 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'm really able to just be able to get out here. Lois feeling better, and everybody's doing good. Got a beautiful day we're having, a good time. And Chase getting more snow. Just fantastic. Zara getting a mouthful of snow too. I'm slipping a little. That snow is thick there. Going uphill a little bit here. Well, we do go on snowmobile trails sometimes, and they're usually covered in snow. And if you saw us on our last adventure at, I think it was Raymond T. Winter Park, if you want to look it up. We got stuck out there because we ran out of battery. I just heard something, sounded weird. Like some sort of animal I couldn't identify. Could have been a bird. Dogs heard it too. They responded. Like I said, there are bears through here. Would not be uncommon to see one. Coyotes, eagles, hawks, owls. I'm talking about the bigger stuff now, the deer. We don't have any moose through here, which I'm grateful for, because they can mess the whole program up. This is a steep hill here, relatively speaking. Yeah, you're gonna have to gun it. Look at this shit. This is a little bit trying, folks. Didn't expect this. Take your time. Oh, guys.
Best bet might be to
go around.
Yeah, find a better turf area.
I might make it.
Yeah, you got 4-wheel drive there, it's possible.
Sorry, bud. Can't get away from the snow. It's clear ahead.
Oh yeah, more or less, yeah.
But you know how that goes. Clear and then go snow cover it. We're at 4:41. Normally, if it wasn't overcast, clear day, it gets dark around 6:30. And I'm thinking it could get dark earlier. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
So crazy, isn't it? This time of year.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't be any fun without the snow though.
Hey, you want me to help you?
That's alright.
Yeah. Cool.
Just have to get the right leverage.
Cool. You know what you're doing, buddy.
As for you, if you just want to give it a shot, I'll
Come on, guys. Hike. Just spot me. Let me know what you think. Come on, guys.
Looks good.
Yeah. That ain't good. I'm so close.
Probably get it out of there. Step off for me real quick. I'm gonna lift up on it, try and get you fresh snow.
It's heavy, dude.
Yeah, it's alright.
Cool. You wanna try?
Let me put a rock right here. Just on one side.
Good job, buddy. Dogs are like, what's he doing?
And that might get you.
Come on, guys, hike. Nope, right back. Shoot, can you push, you think, or it's not gonna help? Or you think I should just go backwards?
Yeah, try and go backwards.
Okay. Watch the dogs.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, guys, back up. Watch Jag.
He dodged it. Everyone's fine.
What did he do?
Turn left right now.
Yeah.
You might be able to make it up because there's dry ground right there.
Watch Zara. What did?
I can take Zara.
Okay. What did Jag do?
It started to come, almost got his paw, but he didn't get hit. He pulled away.
It won't hurt him anyway. The paw. Okay, back up. Back up. Still going back. Okay, forward.
1 hour 25 minutes completed.
Come on.
You covered 4.02 miles. Your
Nope.
current speed
Oh, guys.
is
I think I'd take them off, let you get it through.
0 miles per hour.
Let you ramrod it.
If you hold Chase and Zaro, I should just be able to pull it up on this cliff right here.
Okay. You don't think you should take them off? Is that rain?
Yeah, it's raining, but it's real misty. Yeah, I don't have to take them off for the first part, but I'm not hitting the gas yet, so I'm not worried.
I think you want to. I'll tell you what.
If you want to hook them up all up, I can brute force that thing up here, you know.
Yeah, hook up. Take Lola and Jag. Well, one at a time. Take Lola. I can actually take Jag. Stay low.
It's okay. You don't have to go all the way to the tree.
And take Chase. Hook him.
Gotcha.
Good girl, Lo.
They're leaving without me.
Here comes a hurricane.
Yeah, right.
I don't even feel the rain, really.
It's all the wind bringing the mist.
Is that what it is?
I believe. And apparently some seafood smell.
The fish. Where do you want me to get? You're gonna come right through here?
Either to the right or left. I'm probably gonna go right through where you are right now.
Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Stay, guys. Boys.
Oh, I hated that.
Okay, which, you think we should put them on here, or you think we...
Yeah, we can put, right here looks rugged, but
Okay.
not bad. So
Okay.
it should work.
If we gotta take them off, we'll take them off. Come on, guys.
I can tell you, Kimmy.
Yep. He goes on the side, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
Because we turned around.
Yep. No, it's all good, buddy. Believe me, I get them confused, and I do it all. Well, you do it all the time now too. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I'm relying on that pink one in the back. Once it's off, I don't know.
All bets are off after that. Come on, Jay.
It's okay, good boy.
Okay, Chase. Getting caught in like a hurricane, dude. I'm telling you.
It's because I think we're in this
Volley, goalie. Okay. So watch them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Come on, guys. Hike. Hike. G over. How am I looking?
Everybody's good.
Come on, guys. Oh, man. Dude. Whoa. Wonder if you could pull me. Let me back up a little. I should have just went that way.
That's all right.
Let me back up. Come on, guys. Hike. Back up.
Lola, Lola, Lola.
She good?
Yeah, she's good now. She's sniffing something. Hey,
Come on. Come on, guys. Haul over. Good boys. Haul over. Yeah. Take us to shelter. Good boys. Good girl. That's why Scott's here. How close did the bike get to her?
She was facing around and it basically touched her back leg.
Oh, really?
But it didn't roll on top of her or anything.
Yeah. That's why I was going slow, and you were there to tell me.
Oh, definitely.
Good deal. So, you know, it's work back here. And you have to...
1 hour, 30 minutes completed. You covered 4.1 miles. Your current speed is 3.4 miles per hour.
And you have to move gingerly because the dogs will... She was engrossed in eating something on the field. That's how she got sick probably the first time, eating some poop or something. Some dogs just do that, but she was engrossed in that, and I was backing up, and he was more interested in that. I've never really touched him with the vehicle, so I'm not too worried about it. She's doing great. I didn't touch her there, just like he said, maybe grazed her back paw, but ended up just pushing it. These vehicles can't hurt the dogs, as I say. Just don't want to catch them in an uncompromising position where they're not paying attention and they don't proceed properly. Then it could possibly injure them. Highly unlikely still, but it's never happened. But we don't want it to happen. We want to keep that record. She's doing great. I probably just saw that whitetail deer. Coming. Yeah, coming another one. Oh, they like that, dude. There they go. They caught that. Thought I saw a whitetail flip. Another one's coming.
In a sinkhole.
I wonder if he's gonna cross our trail. No, I think he went the other way now. He was coming up the mountain. To the left is going up the mountain. And you notice when I back up, I do it in small increments just in case the dogs do twist and get somehow behind the vehicle. Now that opening we see there is the power line. Well, it looks like a ski slope. That's where we just were. Obviously not that far down. You can see it peeking through the trees maybe from the camera on the angle. To my right. Right there. Whew, that was some work. That's why we do it. Still not torrential rain. I'm not wet, just damp maybe. And that's because we're moving and standing up, so not as big as a target if I was sitting down, of course. Be able to get my whole lap and everything. It is picking up a little bit, so we're hoping we can survive this rainfall. I mean, we're gonna survive it one way or the other, but without having to make too many adjustments with cameras and stuff. Ho, guys. This is Chris calling me. Ho. Hey, dude.
Hey, man, it's raining pretty heavy down where I'm at.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy where we're at. Better get a new app. It's raining.
You want to turn around or what?
No, how far am I from you? I'm 4.38. I don't think.
Well, from where I was to when you hit the road is 4.6.
So I still probably got another 2 miles.
Yeah.
We'll just keep going.
All right, man.
Okay, see, can you get us out of the rain once we get to you?
Yeah, you can get in the truck.
See you soon.
All right.
Thanks. Bye. Bye. He says it's raining pretty heavy where he's at. But we'll just keep going, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn around to you. It's a...
No, not really. Whenever you want to call it, just let me know and I'll wrap up the cameras.
Okay, cool. Come on, guys. I might let him ride it out.
Good footage so far. It's
Cool.
cool that we're in the rain, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's cool. I mean, different stuff, but... He said it was 4.6 from where he was at. I started off probably a mile and a half. So...
1 hour, 35 minutes completed. You covered 4.41 miles. Your current speed is 4.5.
It's got a little chillier out too, just because we're getting wet, but still nothing to complain about. There's no hazards in riding in the rain. We're not going to slip. The dogs are going to be fine. The main concern is the dogs, of course. The worst that happens is we get wet and some of the camera equipment takes a hit, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. Sometimes Chris can come up with a quick change, you know, hey, go this way and you'll be riding away from the rain. I'm probably riding into it right now, but I still don't think it's gonna, I think it was supposed to rain till 6, so hopefully it bugs out a little earlier and we get rid of this rain sooner rather than later, but we're just gonna keep enjoying our run. It happens. Nice little hill here to transverse here. Hour 36 minutes into our run, 4.5 miles plus, and we're doing great. Oh, the camera rig fell up front, Scott. No, did it fall or is that the way it was?
Definitely not the way it was.
We might have hit it. Maybe the whole thing tilted down.
Oh, the
clip.
lamp action.
Well, we were pretty hard on it.
Yeah, it's just a weird spot.
It is.
Took a long time to put it on, so just put it back tough.
Do what you can, buddy. Don't kill yourself. You can't fix it, you can't fix it. Don't worry.
Give me a good wide right and left. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna stay on.
No?
I don't know how Chris got it done, or maybe it's just that it's wet. That's why the rubber's slippery now.
Really?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to get it in there, but it seems like when you turn right, it pushes this front one out. I do have electrical tape if you just want to hit a quick tether around there.
Yeah, whatever you think. Hazardous conditions, dude.
Fall off,
Are the cameras still aimed? Or?
Surprisingly, yes, but not as good as I want.
Oh, the weight of that's coming down on that other bar.
I don't think that's an issue.
No.
Not having much.
Just the best you can. We're on the fly, so.
Yep.
So much for his weather app.
Yeah, I know.
I knew it.
I was right in the middle. I don't know either way. Chases is less than desirable, but Zara's.
But you could turn that with that one.
Yeah, I was
No, with the blue. Yep.
thinking I could. Because I just need his nose right about here.
Keep. I think it's letting up. Is that the bridge we're here?
One hour, 40 minutes completed. You've covered 4.55 miles.
Good news is letting up.
Speed is 0
Because
miles
I'm
per
standing, I haven't got as wet, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm really not that wet, but I
Yeah.
kind of have
You got provisions on for it.
Oh yeah, I got these. There it is. That should work. This.
Got going for it. There's so much stuff in our pockets, I know. Those pants are good, man. You got a lot of pockets.
Oh yeah, I gotta find a military surplus in this area. I'm buying like 5 more pairs.
They're great, man. Okay, Chase. What's our elevation here? We're at 2,800 feet. Pretty high.
That's surprising, actually.
Yeah. Lucky it's not cold out.
Oh, it's not bad.
This low bell's feeling good. Okay, Chase, we're gonna go.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm trying.
Good move.
And that's just an emergency. We'll find out.
Yep. Snow. Good job, Scott. Thanks, dude.
A moment to
Yep.
hit this camera.
It's okay, Chasey. It's okay, buddy. We're going soon, bud. I promise. Let's give the dogs a little rest too. I mean, they don't need it, but it gets them more anxious, as you see, so they want to go. And they're like, "Come on, Dad, move this disco." The handlebars, handle grips are getting a little wet.
Whoa.
Ready? Cool. Oh, guys, hike. Hike. Okay, we're off, folks. And like I said, we mount these cameras in really awkward positions to try to get some creative shots, and sometimes they don't quite hold up as well as we like. We're putting these machines through a lot, and then you add to it that the camera's gotta, or the camera mount's gotta make it through everything we're putting them through. Oh, over. Come on, guys, hike. Good boys. That snowdrift got high.
Recovery. for you though.
Yeah, man. I'm used to it now. So that's what makes it challenging. Notice how when I was tipping over a little bit, I wasn't really going to fall, but it feels like you're going to. Just catch myself real gently and let the dogs know, let's go. I thought there was something on the trail up there, but it doesn't look like there is. First glance it did. Some of these snowdrifts are high, or these, whatever you want to call them, snow polyps. You don't think of much. I don't think as much about them because of our warm temperatures we're in right now, but they can still mess you up. Gee, over. I'm gonna try to stay clear of it as much as I can, put the dogs on. Oh guys, I got a branch stuck. Good girl. Whoa. I don't want that to happen. Okay.
This one started to act weird, so I'm gonna stow it. I feel like it's shorted.
Really?
Try and save it, yeah.
1 hour, 45 minutes completed. You covered 4.7 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
Oh, forget it. You got to take the clip out. There's
I see.
there's a clip in there.
I don't want to push too hard yet. I'll
That's cool, man. Do what you can.
Okay, cool. I'm just hoping I can save it. It seems like it might already be dead, but no problems with this one.
Yeah, it'll probably come back.
Exactly, yeah.
No worries. I know what I'm risking.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a... Good?
Rock and roll.
Okay, guys, come on, hike. Hike. Sometimes you forget you have the brake on, which I did there, so. But that's why I don't gun it. Well, I don't gun it because of the dogs. Gee, over. I don't gun it because of the dogs, but when you feel any resistance, I'm used to feeling for resistance because of the dogs. As soon as I feel resistance from them, it means they're not moving, or they're not moving as quick as me. So I just hoe off. I will give them the whoa sign, slow up, and I slow down. Notice how I'm sticking out of the snow. Kind of learning my lesson. Just trying to make it back to the truck. Not that we're gonna stop because I feel like the rain's stopping, but just so I can get rescued on some of this camera equipment in the sense that get Chris to tighten up. G, over. Tighten up that front pole. That's what I'm worried about the most. Scott feels like his camera might have taken a hit from the rain, and it could be because he's holding it so much that it was getting wet so much. G, over. So what we're gonna do is put that away because it's not working, and he's going to focus on his back camera. The other cameras, because we're rolling, and I feel like they're not as exposed to the rain, but this might be wishful thinking. Notice how I slowed to give Chase time to understand that I was slowing up. The snow is pretty thick through here. And you know, some of these trips, you might have a camera that just breaks, goes down because of the abuse we give them. Pull over. Pull over. G, over. Boys. I'm going to stay to the right as much as we can because that's my lane. Dogs are loving it. As you see, it's only Big Papa Daddy here, Papa Wolf Driver, that's struggling a little. Sometimes you got to throw your weight the other way so you don't go over to the way it wants to pull you. It's a little more than we bargained for on this trail, but like I said, you get the hand you're dealt and you deal with it best you can. Good news is we're almost 5 miles in. Getting closer to saving these cameras.
1 hour, 15 minutes.
They are taking a beat though down. See over.
4.92 miles. Your current speed is 4.6 miles per hour.
And we are on a little bit of an incline. That looks like a road down there. Good girl. Good boys. Good news is the rain's backing off. Be nicer on our equipment. There's a lot of snow, relatively speaking, through here in this little cluster. Hopefully we'll get out of this jam and be able to get a little smooth ride. And it still looks like snow up there. And the snow's kind of thick through here. If it wasn't as thick, it'd be a little more manageable. Like I said, we deal with what we got to deal with. You can tell me stop whining at any time or turn the volume down. I just watched a pretty show with the snow dogs going through the snow. Good boy, Jaggy. That branch kicked up, and that's when I slowed up just to make sure it wasn't going to impale us. Gee, over. Got a little more room to my right. Some of these snow is just too thick to ride through. Uneven. Actually feeling good, real good. Sorry guys. Just jumped over those branches. He's like, Dad, why didn't you keep going? He looked back at me. I got a ledge to my right, so I got to keep it to, well, got a little more generous here. Now Chase is pacing himself properly with the bike. He knows exactly where I'm going to be. He knows my style of drive, and Zorro too, they all do, but Chase being a lead dog out there ahead of Zorro, he's really doing a good job because he's staying away from the cliff. Okay, buddy. Nudge him over a little bit. Good boys. How cool is this, folks? I mean, how awesome is it, really? The dogs are just loving it. It's only Wolf Driver up here. Oh. Come on, guys. Jeez. A little more than we bargained for.
I thought we were done with the feet of snow.
Gosh, man. Me too, dude. Me too. Look at Chase. He's trailing the branches in his butt. All over. Oh, guys. Okay, come on, guys. Good boys. G over. This is something you shouldn't do at home, folks. Don't do on your own. Don't do unattended. Make sure Wolf Driver's with you, just to help assist you. Whew. That was some work, folks. Cool, but difficult. Very cool. Very difficult. Awesome. All over. Cool. I see a little bit of clearing. We might actually survive this trip, folks. There might be another adventure sometime in the future. That was work. A little bit of a hill here.
1 hour, 15
Gate here too,
minutes
folks.
Completed. You covered 5.2 miles. Your current speed is 5 miles per hour.
Wow. Well, at least it looks clear, Scott. I've said that before, huh?
I think the rain's making the trail look cooler, honestly.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, we don't get to do it all the time purposely, but when we do, we make the most of it. So we'll be at Chris within 3/4 of a mile. We should be. I don't think we're gonna stop then. I mean, we've already got this wet, but I'm not sure. We might. I think we probably should. Just too wet. Not too wet for the dogs, too wet for the camera gear, and too wet for me, you know, prepared. That looks like some bear scat. Huh, interesting. Always try to look on the trail, see if I can identify. It sounds sickening. The droppings, the waste, so I know what kind of animals are lurking in the vicinity. Good boys and good girl. And we thought we were going to have an easy day. This kind of snow's a little more forgiving, especially not being on a ledge. Battery's doing great. My battery's not so good at Wolf Drivers. The battery on the bike's good. My internal battery's like, what am I putting myself through? That's all good. It's all good, folks. The good news is, when I'm watching this video sometime in the near future, I can be in the coziness of my house and my dog's beside me saying, remember when we did that? Remind me not to do that trail again in the snow and rain. Just feeling all my tech gear, seeing how wet it is. You see me reaching around my waist. Dogs are amazing. And again, that's why one of the reasons I filmed this, just to show what they're capable of. I mean, it's truly so impressive. Mother Nature. I mean, how these animals are so well versed in what they can do. when taught properly and when given the right opportunity. I've been caught in a couple doozy rainstorms. This is up there. It's not quite as bad as some I've been in. I was describing the one earlier that was brutally brutal. I'm just glad the dog rooms tomorrow. And it wasn't yesterday. Hey, let's give him some water for the heck of it, Scott. Ho, guys. Easy, easy, ho. We should be coming on Chris any minute, really. Whew. I can't believe stuff's still rolling.
Yeah, I'm asking questions too.
This one just shut off.
Oh, funny, yeah. Never mind, I'm not asking questions.
Yeah, I don't know, but it did shut off on its own doing.
Yeah, it might have been the battery pack.
Battery pack's on though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You got a piece of tape.
Oh yes.
Let's put a piece of tape over that outlet.
Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
Oh, he is drinking a little. Yeah, those branches, I'll get them off of him. Just a piece of tape over these holes that are facing up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got you.
One off. Is that you?
Yeah, that was me. Look at me.
We're good. That was an accidental hit, dude. We've gone through some serious snow.
What about the poured down rain?
Yeah, while getting rained on.
That's creepy.
There he goes, Arl. So I was like, I don't want no water. Get my good girl. Whew. You think it's stopping?
I can't tell.
Yeah.
I have no idea at this point.
Well, how's that doing? We're just trying to nurse it along.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael, boy, I see you. Go. Up, up.
They're actually fogging up.
Yeah, I see that too.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
You want to keep running them?
Yeah. Well, if it gets any cool effects, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fogged out, running in the rain. Why not?
Yeah. You know, it could be kind of cool. There you go, Mr. Jack. There you go, sir. Good move covering these. That'll help save that battery pack.
Hopefully, yeah.
I've ruined one or two along my way, but nature of the beast. Hopefully the cameras will recover. They should. This one's actually charging.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was just, I think the battery pack problem wasn't on.
I see you.
Chris will have to fix that if we carry on.
Yeah, it's more or less only being held on by the tape now. I retightened the clamp, but I guess the way the clamp's on, it's cinched in there, so the tape is enough to hold it.
Oh, I think the camera up top went off. Shit. Yep, that's cool. I don't know if it went off. No, I don't think it did.
I see both of you. Yeah, you're both good boys. You both want to give me kisses, you good boys. I know. You good boys.
Yeah, I think it must have went off. Yeah, you want the head pointed like that. We're doing what we can.
Oh yeah, that's weird. That might be, oh, that's off.
Yeah, that one's off for sure. That one's off.
Oh,
Oh.
you want to leave this one off?
Oh no, if you can get it on,
I
yeah.
was going to try and re-aim it. I assume that
sure.
was the... I know, focusing failed, but you're right. Yeah.
Nothing we can do with that. You can't reach that, can you?
I should actually be able to...
Just to do what you get, what you can.
Yeah, exactly. I want to aim it down because it's getting a whole lot of landscape.
But I don't think it's I don't think it's on.
Oh, that's also possible.
Yeah, but if you hit the button, just turn it on.
Yeah, I'll reset it.
Yep.
Try to aim it.
If it goes on, it's got battery power. I see it lit up. I'll tell you if it moves.
I got a, oh, there it is.
Yep.
All right. So that should be off.
Oh, so it was on?
Maybe. No way to know. Left side.
Dude, the rain is cutting off.
2 hours, 5 minutes completed. You've covered 5.6 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
That's recording. I found the right button and then I lost it. Come on.
There you go. Yeah, that's cool. And I just bring the eye out a little.
Come on.
Lowly. What you doing, Miss Lola? Excuse you, right?
Come on, buddy.
What's it doing?
It just won't do the flip.
It looks like it's right. Oh, it's up in the sky. I see it. There you go. There you go.
I just can't tell if it's on or off right now, but I'm not.
Oh, I'm sure it's on. Oh.
All right, recording rather. I figured it out though. I got it this time. 1, 2, 3. Come on, buddy. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And the other button to record.
It's a shame you can't see it from here. You can't, there's not a light on it. And I'd move it out, I'll tell you where. A little more.
This way?
Yeah, a little towards me. A little up. Yeah, that's good.
Good?
Yep,
Cool.
just so we get a little bit of the trail.
It's working better than we thought it would.
It's amazing. Oh, the water bowl.
Oh, that's
I watered. If you want to just take it around and hold it for a second.
Yeah, definitely.
You're happy with this? It's gonna be as good as it can be?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
It's gonna end up slopping off, but if it gets a nice shot, then it gets a nice shot.
Did they drink it all?
No, I'm just adding a little more to it.
Okay. I like Chris's weather app. It's all gonna rain. Like, dude, I got 2 apps that tell me. Well, I pay for this one.
Yeah, this is the only app that matters to me. Yep, it's raining.
Right.
The other man's never right.
Check with her too. Okay, cool. Sorrow. As long as you're getting a shot. You cold?
Yeah, it's getting there now.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it'll dry us out if the rain stops.
I'm avoiding trying to put my coat on so my coat's dry later.
Yeah. Exactly. Look at that sky, dude.
Oh yeah.
Get some drying weather here.
2 hours, 55 minutes completed. You've covered 6.
A little more scenic around here with these big boulders. Yeah. That rock got chipped away. Interesting. Massive boulders. Cool stuff. So I might have said it, you might have heard it from Chris, but we're going to try to get 3.5 miles here. That's where the next pickup point is. Chris can meet us. And again, I know I said this, I'll make about 10 miles. And depending on how we feel, I'm thinking that's going to be good for the ride, because it'll be dark and I'll be way cold by then. We started off here in the 70s. Got some snow, got some rain, got in the 60s, got wet, and body's a little chilled. But it's good for the dog, keeps them cool, because they're always warm. If it's above 0, they're warm. Probably give them some water in about a mile. This is really nature-like around here. Okay, going slow so they can get around the branches. She picked something up and ate it that quick. Good news is, mostly natural stuff around here, but she does that. She's my trash girl. This is a lot more tame, so we're we get more quicker miles through here and less wear and tear on all of us. Still little snow patches, cool for the dogs. I have a feeling that's how she got sick, because she ate something on one of these trails we go on. She just goes by and picks it up. The trash girl. Lola Bell. Yeah, we are getting a little snowy through here. And it is getting deep. But we're not on a ridge right now. And seems to be a place to grab some dry land, relatively speaking. The Easy Buddies. They slipped a little there. They call these snowmobile trails because they do hold snow, I guess. Or that's why they are snowmobile trails, something like that, huh?
Hours completed. You covered 6.99 miles. Your current speed is 3.7 miles per hour.
So we're just about at 7 miles now. We're getting respectable. Good news is I feel a little breeze. My clothes are drying a little. Uh-oh, see a whole snow road down there. I don't know what this is going to be about. Buckle up. Thought we were on some clearing. Well, to the right looks clear. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, goes to the right. So we're becoming in good shape, folks. Easy, guys. Ride them on the snow because Looks easy, relatively speaking. Don't like saying that too seriously because I'll eat my words shortly. Okay, here we go. Cool little trail though. I think it's called Meadow Mountain. I might have mentioned it before, you might have seen it in the video. That's a bulk of what we've been riding on today, the Meadow Mountain Trail. And again, this was just a crapshoot, just from the seat of our pants. We knew it was nice weather. We didn't know it was going to rain. And we wanted to go in a different direction than we've been going. So we were headed towards Hamilton, I believe it is, West Virginia. Because there's a old fire tower there with a wonderful trail that I've done before. You can look it up on my YouTube channel, on my website. But they said, you know what, before we go that far, if there's something in between we haven't done, let's keep checking it out. Because we did Hamilton with one of my dog power go-karts. I didn't have these more rugged, sophisticated equipment, such as these scooters and the swing car. So it was gentle enough for that. It was a little challenging though, but it was very secluded. And heading in that direction, even if we made it there, we might have chose a different path anyway, a different trail, because we have more rugged stuff, and we've done that trail, might do something else. But we didn't even make it that far. We just stopped in Western Maryland, and oh, I looked up, I saw something. She saw something. I thought. And we found this trail, and we said, let's do it. Something cool about being spontaneous and being able to ride all these places. That's pretty there. Little runoff pond with some boulders around it. Looks almost man-made. It was natural. It's kind of neat. Had to slow up. Had a low-hanging branch. I feel like my equipment and my clothing's drying out a little bit. It's a little cold. The hand grips on here are cold, but it's too wet to put any gloves on or anything like that. It was just made it not manageable, so that's why I refrained from grabbing them out of the truck. Gee, over. Boys. A little challenge in here, but I'm gonna stick to my right. It should be good. See over. I'm telling you, in the next month or so, we'll be saying, we wish we had some snowmobile trails with snow on it, because we'll be missing this cooler weather, because it'll get warm enough, at least warm for the dogs, and their energy and their capabilities are just so much more when they're cool. I can see buzzing down here in snowmobile would be a lot of fun. I mean, it's fun on the scooter. Fun with the dogs and doing anything. Any of the trails on any of the equipment's always fun, except for when you're getting soaked, like we did earlier. No, it was fun. All in good time. Always a good time. That's nice and clear. Cool beans. So impressed with how well Miss Lola's doing. They're all doing great, but because she was not feeling good pup for a little bit, I was hoping she'd react as well as she is. Actually, she's reacting better. I thought that was a deer staring at us, but it's not. Weird looking. It's a weird looking branch formation. You know, again, you don't know what you're going to see back here. That's why I'm filming everything as I'm filming it. It's all so exciting. This might be a place worthwhile coming back to in the warmer weather too, because it is fairly scenic now. It'll be lush with green, all the foliage on the trees, but that's what makes it fun too. And you get a video when you're in the cold in the winter in the bare trees, and then you go in the when it's blooming, when the trees are blooming. I like the way this trail just meanders through this forest. That's what makes it scenic and fun, taking all these curves. Chase going over to the side. I had to pull more to the right to get out of the way of that branch, and Chase says, I'll take a Slurpee almost. A mouthful of snow. And this trail's pretty well marked. It's got little signs that I'm seeing. I don't know if the video's picking them up, but just telling you where to stay on the snowmobile trail. I mean, there kind of is only one way to go for the most part of it, but there have been a couple small roadways off. Thanks! Move the branch out of the way. Scott did with his foot. As he went by, I was getting ready to try to avoid it. Thanks, buddy.
Missed one.
Yep. Oh. Yep, grab that, please. Cool. Thanks, bud. Hey, let's give him some water, dude. She's eating snow, so. They probably won't take any, at least the front two, but you can try. Mr. Crowley. Come on, Lil. Come on up. Come on up, good girl. That snow looks a little better over there anyway. He's gonna give you water, good girl. She wants snow, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
3 hours, 10 minutes completed. You've covered 7.55 miles. Your current speed.
I'm actually drying out a little bit.
Miles per hour.
Hey, it's not so bad now. Cross my fingers when the skies open up again.
Yeah, out of nowhere a couple times. Jack says, I'll take it. I'm too lazy to eat snow. Camera looks like it's the one that's holding that up top.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
It's definitely a weird angle for it to be if it was off.
Yeah.
Actually, once around, make sure these are all still on.
Yeah, these two are on. Or this one at least.
Yeah, they're good.
Cool. Might put some lights on. See if this is on. Think I should put some light on back here? You don't need it.
Those backlights would definitely be a benefit, yeah.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
Nobody? Jag took some, right?
Yeah, he took For a second I thought he was gonna eat snow. He's just preening. I was shocked.
He's too lazy to eat the snow. Shoot, my relive app goes off. Oh, good, good. Folks, we're at 7.6 miles. And we're doing good. Our average speed went really far down just because we took so long with stops. How's your cameras doing?
Everything's going smooth.
Good.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, come on guys, let's go. Come on, Chase. Chase. He always wants to go, now he wants to stop.
Snow tastes good here.
Yeah. Mr. Crowley. Again, I announce in all my videos, no extra charge for my singing. My serenation. Just riding along and I randomly sing a song. Wolf Driver Random. I actually was going to do some TikTok videos of me lip syncing while I'm doing the dogs because it's just so funny. Oh, there was a property boundary there. That's interesting. Like a survey marker. I'm gonna turn on my light here. That helps light it up so I can see the branches and debris in the trail so I can avoid it. G over. She's still doing good. Well, she's got her line fully out, so she's feeling good. Ooh, pretty good snow cover in here. Scott's bouncing to get traction. Because it is pretty snow covered. But soon to be unsnow covered up here. My traction's pretty good. Cool. Do. It's been fairly adventurous with the different weather and the snow and the clear trail and the ledges we were riding on, and now darkness is setting in. Typical Wolf Driver adventure. G over. Big branch over there I'm trying to avoid. Good girl Lola, good boy Zorro, good boy Chase, good boy Jag. Steep snow to my left, so I gotta stand, gotta be in this little clearing. she's hanging back low because she's smelling the snow, looking for a scent, something she can pick up. There you go, good girl. Thanks, bud. I'm cool. So yeah, I mean, you can. That's why it's really good, especially at night, to have a team, or when I say a team, a peep team, people, because you can, you know, get a little stir crazy, and you know, you get a little cold, you get a little shiver going on, and you just aren't paying as much attention. You wind up in the middle of nowhere without the trail. You know, it's always good to have cell phone reception when you can, but that's few and far between on some of the places we go because we're so adventurous, and we go a lot of areas with no cell reception. That's why I got the satellite phones. You can make preparations, like download the maps of areas before you lose cell phone, if you know where you're going, and you know in time when you have reception. Another trail marker here. We're approaching the 3/4 mile, so probably a mile and a quarter left on this trail. And, you know, it's being back here. We're rarely by ourselves. It's cool. I hear footsteps over there from an animal, not from a person. It's cool, but it's and we love it. But it also makes you wonder, and that's how I got into my ghost hunting, my paranormal, my werewolves team. And we thrive on this kind of stuff, especially when you get the unexplained. And that's, I put on my different hat for that. I thought I saw a light up there. It's lights through the tree, so we're getting close to a road. That's a car. Usually a road parallels us, it looks like. So, probably we are starting to get towards civilization, because my calculations are correct, we've got about a mile or so until we meet our wingman, Chris B. So Lola's tiring a little, but she's still got plenty of oomph in her. She's fine. But I'm keeping an eye on her. She'll sleep really well tonight. They'll eat a nice meal when they get home. They'll be very content. Looks like a reflective sign down there, some kind of, looks bigger than a trail marker. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll find out. Cold enough to blow smoke, and I'm not really cold now. I mean, I was, like I said, my core was shivering a little bit out there, but now it's subsided. My hands are a little cold.
Hours, 35 minutes completed. You covered 8.86 miles. Your current speed is 4.8 miles per hour.
Remember, I've got no sweatshirt on. I just got a insulated shirt, but I usually wear insulated pants, but I didn't wear them either. I don't want to be too hot out there. Go figure, right? Amazing that pole I was using just sheared off. That's how much bumpage we're getting. And my philosophy didn't hold right. Being like a branch and rolling with the wind. It actually did break. I guess some branches break too if the wind's strong enough, huh? Using my martial arts philosophy there. That's pretty accurate. It lasted for... it survived a lot. I don't think Chris or Scott gave it as much life as they thought. It lasted longer than they gave it a shot at, I bet. Because they're like, what's that? What's your... Oh, we're never gonna survive. Got a lot of runoff ponds in the trees I'm seeing the reflection of. The sun is still, it's set, but you're still getting some twilight light. Probably not noticeable out of camera. 9 miles crossing that right about now. Trucking right along. Tell you what, I go for a hot bowl of soup. Hopefully we'll find somewhere open where we can get something like that tonight. Gotta fuel properly. For the wolf driver kind of adventuring. Yeah, I'm not even wearing my insulated helmet. So. But again, we're probably talking 60s right now, low 60s. It's relatively warm. It's just that we got pretty wet. No, I'm never gonna survive. Unless it is a little crazy. I slow it up if I see Miss Lola at all. Getting tired. Gives her a chance to catch up. She catches right up. She just doesn't want to go fast. This has been great for her. There she goes. I think it's Chris up there. I think that's Chris. I'm not sure. Yep. So we're 9 1/4. We'll probably be closer to 9 1/2 when we meet him, and that'll probably be good enough for the day. If Miss Lola was 100%, which I think she's close to it, but I don't want to push it. I'd go further. We'll see what Chris says. If there's anything close by, something he could follow us. Another mile or two that might work. Actually, she's really rolling now, so I don't know. We might want to stay at it. Unless. I don't know if he's accessible. I guess he is. Sometimes they'll just get nearby and walkie-talkie us and give us some directions to go. Huh, trying to figure out if he's on the road or not. Still haven't figured it out yet, folks. Another trail sign here. Man and nature. Yeah, I think he's beyond the gate. That's why. little tighter here, huh? Okay, just getting the truck packed up. Dogs are in. We're at official time 7:48 in the PM hours, and it was a great run. We did about 9.5 miles, almost 4 hours out there on the trail, which is a lot for 9.5 miles, but we ran into everything you saw on the video, the trials and tribulations of wolf driving. So Lola's resting comfortably, and so are the rest of the dogs. She did really good considering her stomach circumstances. Pleased about that, and looking forward to getting to some dinner, and we'll be home probably a good 3 hours from home or so. Stay tuned for the ride home. Okay, so we just ate at a place we've eaten many times called the Daughtry, and they're, I don't know if, I guess they're known for it. They're local. They're here or near Laval. They're in Laval, Maryland, which is near Frostburg, and they got like something like 8 or 10 homemade soups a day, and just phenomenal. We had a great meal, and they're also known for their hoagies, steak subs, Italian cold cuts. I mean, they pile the meats on the sandwich. It's incredible. So we had a great meal, and we're gonna head home about 2.5 hours from Baltimore, or the suburbs where I live. Excuse me. Choking on that steak sub. But the dogs are doing great. We're all loaded up in the truck, of course. Chris stays out, by the way. Scott and I are usually, my co-pilot and I go out to eat, go in the restaurant to eat, and then that's the restaurant there. And usually Chris, almost all the time, stays in the truck and with the dogs. And that's how we do it here in Wolf Driver Land. Off to home now. Okay, making our final approach here. Let's see, 11:50. Still the same day. What's that? March the 11th. And on the left side of the screen, I guess it's left side, I don't know, it might be mirrored, is the roadway. You can't see real clear because it's a dark road. We'll be home in roughly 15-20 minutes. Just the song that just came on the radio, Bad to the Bone, was about what we were today. We were just talking about it. We had every scenario going. Started off beautiful day. We pulled into the lot, real secluded area up on the mountain. You saw it if you watched the video. And then all of a sudden someone pulls up with a dog. It always gets my dogs fired up. We were just setting up, and we usually try to avoid that. That's the only person we saw basically all day, so go figure. But we waited for them to get done their walk, and then we went up that overlook that you saw if you watched the video. And it was cool. Started raining, ran into the snow, ran into the hurricane force winds. Got stuck. Yeah, it was pouring. Got stuck a few times in the snow and rode the ridge on the edge of the mountain. Kind of exciting. So it was bad to the bone, if you know what I'm saying. But hopefully you saw the video as we're ending it here. And another Wolf Driver adventure. That's why I always bring the cameras, because you never know what we're going to run into. So at least the dogs had a great time, and of course Lola recovering. She did really good, and we got our bellies full, as you saw, and the dogs are about to get their bellies full. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.